So, in the effort of just accumulating levels and souls and abilities and this, that, and the other, we are going to find one of our first bosses in the Demon Ruins. So pretty much what I'm doing right now is just trying to get all of the optional kind of stuff out of the way, even though this boss is absolutely not optional. This boss is completely necessary. Anybody following me? Alright, good. That's gonna make me fat roll. Well, I guess at the moment there's also no reason for me to have that. So, again, this boss is not a side boss. It is, you do have to beat it. But this is going to give us some time to chat about things. So if you go back and you watch the first cutscene, the intro cinematic to the game, it introduces each of the lords. You have Lord Gwyn, who used his lightning to peel the scales off the dragons. You have Nito, who killed them in a miasma. And you have the Witch of Izalith, who rained down fire upon their domain, the ash trees. And if you look at that cinematic, the Witch of Izalith appears to be a giant, and surrounding her are her daughters, the Witches of Izalith. And here we have her only son, the Ceaseless Discharge. And later on in the game, we're going to find a ring that allows us to traverse the lava. And it's, I want to say it's the orange charred ring. That ring allows you to, like I said, safely pass through the lava. Unfortunately for the Ceaseless Discharge, he dropped it. And so, as he stands here, he is oozing lava out of his sores. Now we can attack him, but right here, we're not going to get a chance to look at it now, but as soon as we finish the fight, we will look at it. Picking this up will start the fight. And he doesn't have a lot of attacks, but he is not happy that we picked that up. He got me. Wow, that is the luckiest thing ever. Lesson learned: if you are struggling with anything in a Souls game, don't just focus on your attack, get some levels in vitality. So he's trying to follow us through here, but he's about to come to that big precipice, and he's holding on for dear life. And we knocked him off. He has plunged. Far into the chasm. And everything went with him. Give me them souls. Yeah. And so now... we can look at that set. Come on. The black gold, yeah, the gold hemmed. Worn by the witch Quelana of Izalith, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos. She wore this gold-hemmed black hood before even the Age of Fire, and it offers strong resistance versus fire, poison, and other perils. Worn by the witch Quelana of Izalith, founder of pyromancy and one of the daughters of chaos. One of the daughters of chaos. So, there are multiple daughters of chaos, and you can see that in the opening cutscene. One of them was Quelaag, and she was turned into a chaos demon with a spider body in her lower half. The other is the Fair Lady, who we are in the Covenant with. The other is Quelana, who we have bought pyromancies through. We are going to meet another one in the ruins of Lost Izalith. But beyond that, I feel like there's one more. When we actually get to the boss, we'll actually see. So, you can see over here, there's like seven or eight of the Taurus demons just standing there. That is the stupidest thing in this game. And there's a Capra demon right over there. That boggles my mind. The enemy placement almost everywhere else in this game is so intentional, so deliberate, so specific. And then all of a sudden, you just have this cluster of these Taurus demons. And it just, I don't even remember what they're guarding over there. I want to say maybe a Chaos Ember. Still, like, maybe have 3 of them just brooding around it. Having just 7 or 8 of them just directly, it boggles the mind. I don't know what the process was for that to be the agreed upon enemy placement. It just doesn't make sense. It's a little bit ridiculous. So another thing I kind of wanted to talk about, because as we're not quite halfway through the DLC, maybe about a quarter of the way, a little over a quarter of the way, a third, there we go, a third of the way through the DLC. We're going to start talking a lot about humanity pretty soon. Because, again, the opening cinematic, we had the Age of Dragons replaced by the Age of Fire. And what brought about this Age of Fire is the 3 Lord Souls taken from the flame. Gwyn, the Witch of Izalith, and Nito. The furtive pygmy found the Dark Soul. And the Dark Soul was split up into the humanity sprites. And those humanities, as we kind of looked at before, resemble a soul very greatly. And so the question almost then becomes, if... I don't want to give that up. If the... Oh. It was Lord Blade Kieran. I killed her off camera because I didn't want anybody to see it because I'm ashamed. We're going to go ahead and put these on. Such goofy little weird sounds they all make. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. If we can kill these guys, we will. Dung pie, pickaxe. Alright, now I need to put that ring on. And we're gonna chat with our gal real quick.
Ah, it has been some time, truth be told. I thought you had perished.
I don't know when I can do that. No, wrong thing. Oof, that's a big one. Fire whip, I don't like a whole lot, so...
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again.
Okay.
No luck, hmm? Well, young pupil, you must have patience, but do not keep me waiting much longer.
So, that is Quelana. And what makes that curious is supposedly... thought I could get out of there in time. Supposedly, the armor set, the clothing that we just picked up, belongs to Quelana. So the thinking is that she put that set of clothing, on a corpse to trick Ceaseless Discharge and her sisters so that she could essentially escape from Izalith. And so interesting little conjecture there. Nothing to really confirm or deny, just a pretty cool little idea. Yeah, let's... Okay. So now, it's unfortunate there's no clever cat ring kind of thing. Something to decrease fall damage. Alright, we're going back down here. Armor of Artorias. I think I had Havel's gauntlets and Artorias' leggings. Yeah. Even with the mask, I don't mind this look. I can dig it. Alright, so ooh, actually, we're not gonna do that yet. It was just a crystal lizard. Not gonna do that yet. Do I? How many more do I need? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, geez, only 1 point. Alright, we're gonna start focusing more on vitality. Really, I should probably put a little bit more into endurance, but I don't know, 1 point of damage, I don't see that being terribly important right now. Maybe we get some weapons on here. And when I killed Kieran, dropped her weapons and her armor, but it's not really anything I would get much use out of. Didn't mean to do that. All right. So we are just trying to get down. We just want to get down. There are a handful of items in here. There are a few chunks, both regular and for. All right. Ugh. These stupid things got us last time. Hopefully we can just avoid them altogether. Although, it's not seeming a whole lot like it, is it? You freaking... which, I'm trying to see where some of those might lead. Looks like that goes nowhere. Alright, gotta go for it. I do not like this area, Sam I am. I do not like the Great Hollow place. It sucks. So hazardous. Okay. Line it up as best I can. See, white chunk. I don't care about white chunks. Not a completionist. Just trying to not die. Although it does look like we're making pretty good progress. Alright, I don't believe... yeah, this is blocked off, so we gotta go over this way. Little item here. Blue chunk, hi! don't care. Ugh, now I'm screwed. I don't know. I don't believe I could survive that fall. Oh, there's the ladder. There's the ladder. Why are you so far away? So cool. Red chunk. Seriously. Who gives a F? Give me some good stuff. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so that takes me back up, but that's not the direction I want to go. Oh, get out of there, get out of there! Is there still one? Yeah, there's still one alive somewhere. Further down? Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, there we go. So, here we're going to try to survey the scene a little bit. Try to kind of see where we want to go. Be nice if we could draw some more aggro. Man, I hate these things. Okay, well, mental note, if you hit the circle button once, it takes you all the way down. I thought you had to hold it. You may be asking, Isaac, are those stupid things chasing you? Yes, yes, those stupid things are chasing me. Ugh, good job, HD Remaster. Okay. These things are... they're a little bit cute, but, Daddy? Holy crap. Daddy is not cute at all. Even where we are at this point in the game, Daddy Mushrooms will probably one-shot me. I really hope this is just the end of it. And I do believe it is. We have arrived at Ash Lake. This is one of my favorite areas for a number of reasons. First off, it's one of the few areas that actually has music. and that is always special. Number 2, I tried to get down here early in the game because there is just a sick amount of dragon scales. Beyond that, this just looks so good. Alright, we are going to try to fight this guy. There might be 2 of them down here. So, similar to when we fought it before. Just kind of figure out how to tank a bunch of those hits. And get rid of them heads. That's no good. Pretty much same kind of strat as before. If you can get a majority of the heads gone, and you know exactly where they're landing, you can kind of find those spots and then just start hitting. Oh, come on, he nudged me. Knew they were going to change it up all of a sudden. Get it. Two dragon scales. There are a couple items I might try to get, but I'm certainly not going to go overboard with it. I was thinking there might have been another Hydra. But once that Hydra sees you, it will actually, I wish I should have done that, it will actually like dive over that and land over here to be able to get at you. These things are kind of surprisingly brutal. They have some really strong attacks, and they can just do a lot of damage. And again, life bar is a mile long, see on the inside, it doesn't have like pearls or oysters. It has skulls. And these things will actually drop purging stones sometimes. But yeah, just a big... I think these are man-eater shells, something like that. And while there's not a whole lot to kind of talk about, immediately lost my train of thought. The difficulty of Dark Souls is a little bit tough to explain, because oh yeah, there's that. I don't know what that is supposed to be. That doesn't look like anything we see in the game. I cannot think of a single thing. Maybe like the skeleton giants? But none of them are that freaking big. But what I was gonna say, the difficulty in these games usually comes from... I don't want that momentum to carry me off the side. Because like right there, that's death. That is not just walk out and see how far you can go. The drop off is significant. Ooh, oh, I thought there was nothing over there. There's one thing I might try to get in here, but what do you think is in here? Friggin' basilisks and daddy mushrooms. Okay, I'm not touching the camera there. Just freaking out around the logs. Oh, it's so gross. So gross. Come on, get off of me. Where is the item? Yeah, this isn't happening. Not happening. If I remember correctly, there is a miracle that specifically belongs, oh my god. Specifically belongs to, oh good, Havel. And so it seems to corroborate further that at some point Havel decided to turn on the gods, on Lord Gwyn and his entourage. You actually, okay. Are you coming out or what? Let's see what this does. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, hello. That's lovely. But the difficulty of Dark Souls is not just in the enemy combat and ambushes, all of that sort of stuff. What makes the game so difficult is that there are a number of systems at play that you, as a new entrant into the world, are unaware of. such as using divine weapons as you go through the undead crypt or tomb, whatever it was. This is a big deal. And this is already leveled up. I don't like their faces. Their faces look too, like, skeleton-y. They don't look like a dragon. But, I mean, you kind of look right there. Oh man, that is a tough-looking dragon. This is a covenant, and you can actually cut off its tail. And it doesn't aggro. And it is the Dragon Greatsword. 50 strength. But man, it packs a wallop. So essentially, I am not strong enough to one-hand this, but no, not even two-hand it. So we're not going to join that covenant because I want to stay with the fair lady. But Ash Lake is such a big deal, and it's such a good area. There's so much to learn, and we get to see a real dragon, the last dragon. And where did I want to go? Ugh. Ah, crap. Alright, I gotta do this. The Dragon Covenant, you can give it the dragon scales, which is, you know, partially why I didn't join it. But, alright, because I got significantly more fortunate than I thought I would, and I managed to get the Cast Light spell, I'm going to go ahead and tackle the Tomb of the Giants. And so, I am going to call that an episode for the Great Hollow and Ash Lake. And Ceaseless Discharge, I forgot we did that. So this is probably a long video, so I'm going to cut it right here, and I'll see you next time.